All right, after Taliaferro, Mr. Taliaferro TV. If you haven't done so, make sure you subscribe to my channel right now for more exclusive content. Meek Mill, man, this is one of the dumbest lawsuits I've ever seen. Meek Mill's getting sued. And here's the thing. Because someone died in this, a couple people died in this shooting that happened back in Connecticut in December at a Meek Mill concert, I don't want to sound insensitive to the families of the lost loved ones and anybody who got shot or any injuries or anything going on. So let me make this clear. Taliaferro, I'm sending my best wishes to every family involved in this shooting. We don't ever want to condone that. We don't condone it on my channel. You might want to go to somebody else's podcast or channel, whatever it is. We ain't rocking like that. Anybody getting shot, we don't think that should ever happen. Unless it's self-defense, we don't want nobody getting shot. We don't want anyone losing their life. Life is too valuable, and we need to realize that as a society that you only get one of these things. Let's make that clear, right? One of the guys who got shot and survived, he's a part of this lawsuit. The family of a victim who died in this shooting, he's part of the lawsuit, and other unnamed people are going to be in a lawsuit that's going to sue Meek Mill, right? They're going to sue Meek Mill $15,000 in damages, pretty much saying Meek and his team failed to provide adequate security, and that Meek Mill had because of songs he's made like Body Count and Ooh Kill 'Em. By the way, Ooh Kill 'Em was like a Terrio tribute. It's one of literally the nicest records. Like the chorus, like Ooh Kill 'Em, ooh. All right, anyways, they're saying that because of his music, like songs like Ooh Kill 'Em and Body Count, that praised killing and mayhem and the potential for tragic events like this should have been planned and properly anticipated by Meek Mill, his concert promoters, and the Oakdale Theater. All right, so here's the thing. Meek is a part of it, and he's being a part of the suit. So it looks like they're going to sue the concert promoters and the Oakdale Theater. I hate to say this, but it has to be the concert promoters' fault or the Oakdale Theater. This should not have anything to do with Meek Mill. And I hate to try to bring the celebrity out of it. It would have been nice maybe if Meek Mill would have paid somebody's damages, because Meek Mill can go get a bag every night if he wanted to. He's that poppin' of an artist. It would have been nice. I don't know if he did do that behind the scenes. It just didn't hit the news. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. It would have been nice if he would have paid those $15,000 in damages that the families were asking for, something like that. That would have been great. Usually artists step up and do that because they were coming to support you, and at the least there were fans of yours who got killed that night and got shot that night, and it looks like there was a fan who even did the shooting that night of you. So it would have been nice to hear that. But to say Meek had anything to do with it because of the music that he makes and because of the security policies that Meek has, that's absolutely false, and that's actually irresponsible to put that out there in the atmosphere. Meek's team has one responsibility when they go to the club: make sure Meek is safe. Their job is not to make sure the crowd is safe. Their job is to collect their bag and make sure their talent, their number one prospect, their Lonzo Ball is safe. That's their job. They don't have to worry about anything else. They got to make sure that their artist, their top dog, the reason why they're in the position that they are, is safe. That's their responsibility. All this other stuff is completely malarkey. All right. And as far as his music, maybe you could blame the people for going to a Meek Mill concert. If you thought his music was that bad, you didn't have any. You shouldn't have went to the concert, just to be honest with you. You had no reasons being at a Meek Mill concert if you knew the music was bad. All right. If I go to a concert and the artist talking that talk, what kind of crowd do I expect to come out? If I go to a Chief Keef show, what do I really expect to come out? A gospel crowd? Like, come on now, what are we really doing here? I hate that happened. Again, I think the concert promoters, I think that's their responsibility in conjunction with the theater to figure this thing out. Security is a must at these venues right now more than ever, and I do think that's a huge thing going forward that we need to really look into. Security, man, at these clubs, it's getting out of hand, man. It's definitely getting out of hand. Security, I think every security, somebody I see doing the best job they can, but it takes a lot to secure these 2,000, 3,000 venues, because I mean, people are listening to this music and they want to be violent and they want to, you know what I'm saying? It's so many things that go into it. Alcohol's involved into it, weed's involved in it, like, and then you bringing people together for an artist that's not in town often. A lot of people from different sides of town don't like each other. So it's a lot of things you got to look into. And blaming Meek Mill, the artist, I don't think is one of them. All right, that's just my spiel on that. But Meek Mill is a part of this lawsuit, and they're going to want some cash. I think it would be a nice gesture for Meek to give some money to the family if he hasn't done so yet, of the fallen victims. But maybe he did already and it hasn't hit the news. That'd be dope as well, because he didn't want it out there in the atmosphere. I think it would be dope, but I can't count his money. Meek is a grown man. He makes his own decisions. Again, putting Meek in this and his team in this, I think that's kind of crazy. Meek hadn't, it wasn't like he wanted anybody to get shot or killed. Come on, that's crazy talk. All right, Alfred Taliaferro, Miss Taliaferro TV. Thank you for the time, love, support. Meek Mill, we're going to be a part of this lawsuit, getting sued over the Connecticut shooting that happened at his concert. So now they're trying to blame him. Thank you for the time, love, support. Salute. Oh, man. If you're looking to book me for an interview video or by phone, if you're looking to have your music or your skill featured on my daily podcast, if you're looking to book me for a speaking engagement to help motivate some kids, if you're looking to have me rock some of your clothing to help promote your brand, make sure you hit me up at booking@itsmrtaliaferro.com. Again, that's booking@itsmrtaliaferro.com.